To slow the spread of the virus, the state implemented several new orders this week. Among them, a ban on serving alcohol tonight, essentially shutting down bars and restaurants on one of their busiest nights of the year. Shelby Cassesi's live on the south side to see if bars and their customers have been complying. Shelby.
Ken, typically on Thanksgiving Eve, East Carson Street here is buzzing, people packing the bars and restaurants. But with that state order now in effect and compliance checks a possibility, a lot of our city streets look like this. It's typically one of the busiest nights of the year for bars and restaurants. But on East Carson Street Wednesday, the vast majority of storefronts were either empty or dark.
I know things are different this year, but yeah, it's definitely unusual.
Cara Del Signor decided to keep her Southside Italian restaurant open. Stagioni opens at 5 o'clock each night, right when the state's one-night ban on the sale of alcohol at bars and restaurants for on-site consumption took effect Wednesday.
There was no period of, being able to serve at all. So we just went with the attitude of, let's hope that people want to continue to order carry-out.
East Carson Street wasn't the only quiet place in town. Bars and restaurants closed down for the night in downtown, Dormont, and Lawrenceville. That's where Arsenal Cider was getting what it could out of a usually busy night.
We usually have a line out the door. We usually, if the weather permits, we have a cider garden outside that's usually very full with people.
The cider house stayed open for just to-go sales, figuring since people couldn't go out, maybe they'd stock up.
We had a long, stressful week, so we were like, yeah, we're going to get some mead.
Normally we do like a little thing with friends the night before Thanksgiving, and then after that, we do our family stuff. But this year, obviously, since with everything going on, we're not doing that.
But owner Michelle Larkin says the state's order impacts her bottom line in more than one way.
We're on tap at a lot of bars and restaurants around the area, so not only are we directly affected at the tasting rooms, but we're also affected in the bars and restaurants.
Now, in addition to compliance checks from Pennsylvania State Police, Pittsburgh Public Safety has also created its own task force for compliance checks. Request of Pittsburgh Mayor Bill Peduto. A Pittsburgh Public Safety spokesperson told me tonight that that task force would be making unannounced and random checks at local businesses. Reporting live on the south side, Shelby Cassesi, KDKA News.